Before we go, I'd like to take some time to showcase a business here in the Keys that was started up by a woman who had such a large passion for music. That passion led her to start up her very own music store, which is located in Marathon, and it has become a favorite place of so many local residents and, of course, musicians. Linda, thank you for being with me this morning.
Glad to be here.
Well, it's wonderful having you, Linda. And before we get started, let's just have you tell our viewers how exactly you ended up here in the Keys.
Well, my husband and I were in the restaurant business in Memphis, and the restaurant closed there, and he said, Linda, where would you like to go? And I said, take me where the sun is shining and there's lots of water. And I'd never been here before, and when we got here, it's so beautiful, so we stayed.
You fell in love with it?
Yes, I wouldn't want to live anyplace else. We've been here 24 years.
24 years.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's get into your music store, Linda.
All right.
How did you start up this music store?
Well, I've always taught music all my life. It'll be going to 45 years now. That's a long time. But anyway, I did see a need for having a teacher that would have a location for students to come to, and not just for me to teach piano or whatever I do, the voice and the trumpet, but I also wanted other teachers to come in and help, saxophone, clarinet, you know, any instrument that needed to be played, I wanted to have teachers. And so we got a little corner there in Marathon and started my store. We started in a small place, just a little one room, and then we moved over next to Wendy's, which was a bigger place. And now we have a place on the 28th corner there of Marathon, and it's just, it's a neat business. It's hard business, but it's wonderful. We do compete with the larger stores and the internet, but that's to be expected. This is the world we live in, and I understand that. But having a mom and pop music store where a child can come in and learn about how to play the piano or how to sing, or not only children, I have adults too. I have a 73-year-old lady that takes the piano from me I'm so proud of. And I wanted us to have something in Marathon, and there wasn't anything like that. So that's where it all began, and I'm still going.
You're still going. And Linda, you know, you are so inspiring to me, because we were talking a little bit before, and a couple of years ago, around 8 years ago, you had a life-changing experience happen to you.
Yes, I did, and it was very unexpected. I had a brain aneurysm and 3 strokes all in a couple of days, and they airlifted me up to Jackson Memorial, and I really wasn't supposed to live, but God had other plans, and I did live and survive, and it's been 8 years ago, and I just love to think of those 8 years that I have lived on as being even more wonderful, and meeting more people and teaching more little hands and teaching more adults, and I guess I'll just teach till I'm not here any longer.
No, that's wonderful.
Well, I try to retire, but you know, I'll never retire from teaching. And of course, I love performing. I don't play like I used to. I play a lot of right hand, and I do a lot of things with my keyboard. And a lot of people, if you're not looking at my hands directly, you really wouldn't know that I'm not using my left hand very much. But when I play over at San Pablo, they have this beautiful grand piano, and I don't get to use all the bells and whistles over there. So I really have to work that right hand over there at their big grand piano. But you take what you have and you go with it. Don't go over someplace and sit in the corner and let life pass you by.
Right, exactly.
Music's awesome.
Right, right. And well, you know, you're an inspiration to everybody out there, though, Linda, because you let this life-changing experience, you let it grow you even more as a person and as a musician. So it's wonderful.
Music's a wonderful thing. It really brings people together. It does a lot of things. I'd hate to think what the world would be like without music. Oh my goodness.
It wouldn't be good, would it?
No, it would be not good.
Okay. Well, people can, of course, check you out at your store. And tell me again the address of where your music store is located.
Okay, we're right on the corner of 28th Street there in Marathon. And we just love to see you come by and visit us. You can't miss the store. It's like I said, it's right on the corner, and on the side of the building it's got piano, keys, and then up on top it's got a big sign that says Linda Lee Byers Music, and we would just love to have everybody come back and see all the things we have. I have keyboards, guitars, drums, all things that music stores have.
Okay, thank you. Well, thank you for sharing all of this. And everybody out there, please check out Linda's store in Marathon. She's got everything you need, and she's such a sweet lady, so you'll really enjoy getting to talk with her and learn from her. That's going to do it for me today. I'll be back tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. and again at 8:30 a.m. Take care, everyone.